I'm Shae Russell from mining.com.au, and I'm coming to you once again from the Noosa Mining Conference. Standing next to me is Simon Finnis, the CEO of Allup Silica, or soon to be called
McLaren Minerals.
Really? So when's this coming through?
Well, we acquired a project called the McLaren Mineral Sands Project, and so we thought it was appropriate, as we're moving away from silica sands, to rename the company. This focuses everybody on what we're actually doing. We're focusing on the mineral sands opportunity, and the silica sands, we'll see what we do with down the track.
Look, this is awesome. So let's talk about your McLaren project. It's got an indicated and inferred resource, which means that it's economically viable. What are some of the nuts and bolts of this project?
Well, it is a big resource. It's a significant resource, 280 million tonnes, so it's not to be sneezed at. The things I like about it, because, and I've done a lot of work in mineral sands, so the things I like about it are there's no overburden, virtually no overburden.
Oh, great.
So mining should be appropriately cheap. The sand is anywhere between 15 and 35 metres thick.
Yeah.
So again, you can move lots of tonnes very quickly. So that again lends itself to an operation that will be a modest operating cost. And look, it's in Western Australia. Happy days. Great mining jurisdiction of Australia. So at least they recognise where their bread's buttered. So look, it's got a lot of things going for it. It's on a major highway. It's 300 k's north of a port. So from a mineral sands perspective, it's a logistics business as well as a mining business. So look, we like it. It's an ilmenite project. The world has got a shortage of ilmenite, so we think it's the right time for this project, and we'll be pushing very hard.
I just want to put some context around how big it is, because obviously you mentioned 280 million tonnes, but what does that mean for life of mine?
Okay, so where we're pitching the pre-feasibility, which is we've just started. So we, obviously it's a company target that we will drill it out, and we're trying to aim for an indicated resource of 200 million tonnes. What that means is we have a 10 million tonne a year mine for 20 years. So it makes it very easy from a study point of view to, do an MPV, do all those sorts of things. So out of that, we'll generate around 400,000 tonnes of concentrate a year. That obviously goes into a truck at the site, goes down to Western Port and heads off to the market.
Now, that's fantastic. So obviously you've already got this. You've got your AGM coming up to confirm the name change.
Yep.
So how do you, it sounds like 2024 has already been a huge year. What do you do going into 2025? How do you top this?
Well, we're currently raising money so that we can fulfil the PFS and move into the next phase. So obviously we need the results of the PFS to be such that it supports a bankable feasibility, but I guess the work we've done already indicates to us that it will do that. So for us, the next phase is a bankable feasibility. That'll take us through another higher level of engineering, more work on costs, more work on capital costs, obviously, operating, or organise some more people, get some things happening, and look, fund the thing. And look, we've done it before. We started to build a team that has built mineral sands projects before. I've done a couple. And look, we just want to build it and start making some money for shareholders.
Oh, that's what we always want to see our MD say after a couple. So easily, as if anybody could do this.
Right.
I wouldn't mind, just before we wrap up today, just tapping into something you said. There's a shortage of ilmenite. So what does that obviously mean for you when it comes to striking offtake deals going forward? Yeah,
so we've seen in the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years, a couple of projects come off. They finished. So Kwale in Kenya has finished. Grand Cote, which I worked at for a long time, they sell all of their sulfate ilmenite into Norway. And Sierra Rutile has basically had lots of issues, so it's turned off. So there is a shortage of ilmenite into the market. China now has a dominant position, like it does in many other aspects, in the sulfate pigment market. So we would think that there is a gap in that market, and we're gonna fill that market with beautiful sulfate ilmenite out of McLaren.
And just to help boil this down for the average investor who's only learning mining terminology, titanium comes from rutile. I think
titanium comes from various minerals. Rutile is one of them.
Wonderful. So what is ilmenite's end use then?
So ilmenite in general goes into the pigment process. So pigment's used in paints. So it's a very white product. Paints, paper, plastics. So you out of a black mineral, you make a very white pigment, and the pigment goes into paint predominantly, but it's required for any construction, all those sorts of things. So if the world's growing, ilmenite generally goes very, very well. So ilmenite is just TiO2. So the grades of TiO2 products you've got, or titanium, ilmenite, leucoxene, rutile. So rutile is a very high grade titanium product. ilmenite's a lower grade titanium product, but it's all required for this process.
Well, listen, Simon, unfortunately, we've run out of time for today. I really appreciate the effort you made to get up here to speak with me. I am, you're hot and sweaty out there. And also, too, congratulations on the name change. I look forward to seeing McLaren Minerals on the ASX very soon.
Thanks very much. We timed it beautifully. I need to wipe the sweat. Thanks very much, Shae.